Mary, I want to catch up with you a little bit about what you've been doing over the past 10 years. It's been way too long since we've talked. You specialize in horsemanship for women. Explain to me that.
Horses and women are like glue. You know, we're in love with each other. There's so much passion between us. 80 to 90% of all horse participants today are girls and women. And they are looking for information, techniques, equipment, and whatever they can find to help them get that relationship that they so deeply want.
Well, what Diana was telling me that you're involved with now fascinates us because we've had some success actually with it, just experimenting on our own, and that's aromatherapy. How did you get into that?
Okay, well, Linda Tellington-Jones, who we all love and adore and appreciate so much for everything she's contributed to the horse world, started doing massage therapy and the mouth massage and showing us how to release endorphins, which is just a real positive chemical shift in the brain. And I was using that technique and thought, wow, wouldn't this be great if I could get the lavender that makes me feel so good into the horse's nostrils in addition to this endorphin release. And I started talking to an aromatherapist in Boulder, and we put together a recipe of analgesic effect plant essences that then you actually rub into the horse's nostrils and then continue with the mouth massage. And I am just seeing tremendous results with calming the brain and focusing the horse's mind on his work. Then you just start rubbing up into the nostrils so that all of the oil blend gets into his skin and up into his nasal passage, into his brain. And that's where I really want to see it go to work. Now you're also going to see the same thing on the other side, but you know horses are double-sided and you've got to go to both sides and do the same thing. So I'm doing the same thing now on the left as I did on the right. And Reg loves his oils. You can tell he's yawning, licking, chewing. He loves his oils. Oh, it smells so good. You know, it's like lavender, basil, neroli, petitgrain, sesame oil. What's not to love about that, right? Okay, make sure you massage his muzzle with the oils. A lot of horses hold their emotions there, and this will get them to release those emotions. And you could spend about 10, 15 seconds doing this, just to make sure you get that oil blend going up, up, up into his nostrils. Okay, and then I just let him rest.
Now, I think of analgesic, I think of that as a fancy word for a painkiller.
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
It's definitely release of anxiety, stress relief, could be pain reliever because horses, you know, may have little incidents of pain that they can't tell us about in any other way. And this would be a way to just kind of ease them out of it. And what's beautiful is they learn to self-release over time when they get the odor of this particular oil blend that I promote.
So it triggers something in their brain from
Yes.
recognizing the aroma?
And what's even better is they associate you, the deliverer of the aromatherapy, as
a spillover benefit for the human, yeah.
As so when my horse sees me coming, he knows that's what he's going to get, and he's like, "Oh, thank you, Mary," you know.
Now you mentioned lavender. What is so special about lavender? I think of that as a color, but it's also a plant,
It is.
isn't it? And it has an aroma to it. What's special about
It
lavender?
does. Boy, that's hard to explain. It's individual to individual, but it seems to have a universal relaxing effect. It sends you to another place. It's like, and I've been reading that smell is the least understood of all of our senses. They haven't quite figured out yet how the scent gets to the brain and then interpreted into something.
Mm-hmm.
But lavender seems to take us to a calming place. It seems to do something that makes us feel really good and peaceful. I have a DVD that shows how you wipe out the nostrils to take any debris or particulates out, and then you just start massaging it right into the nostrils. And you will get a different response from horse to horse. Some of them are fine with it. Some of them are like, do not touch my nose, get out of my nose. And that usually tells me that they're irritable in some way or that they've been holding their emotions in their jaw and in their face.
Yeah.
Just like people do with clenching their teeth or grinding their teeth. They just aren't thinking about it and they kind of do it unconsciously from stress. and horses are the same. So I really want to get in there and give them some tough love, so to speak, and get the aromatherapy up into the nostrils.
And then once they find it doesn't hurt and that it's actually kind of enjoyable, does that make them easier to work with?
It does.
Yeah.
It definitely does. They look forward to it. They get a hint of that smell, and they're just, you know, really expecting something positive to happen. You can see she's not quite as willing as Reg, but we've only been doing this for a couple of days. Get up into her nostrils with the oils, and then I start stroking the corners of her mouth with my hands, and she goes right down, and I go right down with her. Good. Now I go right underneath the muzzle and start massaging her gums, just like I did with Reg, and we get a big yawn. Oh, that is so what I'm looking for. Nice release of tension, energy, anything she might be holding on to. Now the thumb and the upper palate. And now playing the piano. Again, stretching and stretching those jaw muscles. Good girl. And then I'm going to go around to the other side, and I'm just going to start the same process. Okay, this is the essential oil blend that I was using earlier with Reg and Rita. It's called the Imbalance Horse. It's got lavender and basil, neroli, petitgrain, all those wonderful calming plant essences. You can get it on the website at womenandhorses.com.
It's all about the focused horse, maximizing training, performance, and partnership with your horse. Nothing does it better than the Imbalance Horse Essential Oil Blend. Priced at $30 plus shipping and handling for a 1-ounce bottle that will last you 3 months per horse with regular use. An instructional DVD is offered individually at $12 or as a package with the oil blend for $35 plus shipping and handling. Order through womenandhorses.com.
How does acupressure figure into what you do?
Okay, so I integrate the aromatherapy and massage and acupressure into, again, a whole series of releases. So I want to release endorphins, I want to release tension, stress, and sometimes horses that hold their stress, like I said, in the mouth or the jaw, will have sore TMJ joints, which are right above the eye socket.
Oh, okay.
So I am massaging up the face and really getting into those jaw muscles, doing some massage there, and then I start doing acupressure around the TMJ joint and holding, and you will just see the horse let go and release and relax. You can go right up the muscles of the TMJ joint. This is the horse's jaw joint right here. And you go into those muscles, stroking and stroking, and then into an acupressure point right underneath the jaw. And hold there for 10, 20, 30 seconds, however long you can. And you're giving about maybe an ounce of pressure. It's not much, and it does vary from horse to horse. Reg, you can see, is just kind of going into la-la land here, and I need him to do that in order for him to focus with me. Okay, and horses always see you too as somebody that can give them this great feeling of relaxation. They like to see you coming. Okay, then we take it from the TMJ point up to the eye socket, and again, I'm putting 2 fingers into the eye socket and just giving him about an ounce of pressure, and you can see right away the licking and chewing, the sleepy eye, lowering the head. There you go. Now you can really see the effect of it. Okay, now I'm going to go back behind the ears about 4 inches down from the main line. So about 6 inches back and about 4 inches down. And this is called triple heater 16. That's this point. And it's very effective on calming horses down and also settling mares that may be really agitated hormonally. And this is a very, very powerful point, very powerful. So when he stretches like that, I really know that he is releasing quite a bit of energy. There you go. You can see the licking and chewing. And I'm giving a little more than an ounce this time. I'm giving more like maybe an ounce and a half. And it's, again, a very powerful point. Good. Sneeze is a release also. Good boy. Okay, then I do a little bit of a massage after the point has been activated. And I let him be for a minute because the horse needs to process this and think for just a minute. Okay, this is the essential oil blend that I was using earlier with Reg and Rita. It's called the Imbalance Horse. It's got lavender and basil, neroli, petitgrain, all those wonderful calming plant essences. You can get it on the website at womenandhorses.com.
It's all about the focused horse, maximizing training, performance, and partnership with your horse. Here's a perfect gift for yourself or the horse lover in your life. Mary Midkiff's best-selling, award-winning She Flies Without Wings: How Horses Touch a Woman's Soul. Priced at $17 through womenandhorses.com.
What is the observable reaction of the horse? What do you see?
There are many. Lowering the head, licking and chewing, blinking, sleepy eyes, yawning.
Yeah.
Flexing like this, the jaw, twitching the ears, maybe a shake or two of released energy, maybe even an impulsive jerk of the head. Just, it's constantly like letting go of the iceberg and melting into water. You just see them constantly releasing, and it's so rewarding that we have that ability just naturally in our hands and with the oils and then your technique.
So through your DVD, can people learn to do this themselves?
Yes.
You show them how to manipulate their horse?
I do it with a filly, a yearling filly right out of the field that hasn't been handled, and I also do it with my horse.
Okay, I'm going to play the role of the skeptic.
Okay, okay.
I would guess this would kind of fall broadly in the category of alternative medicine or alternative therapies.
Yes.
What do you say to people that say, that's just a bunch of hogwash?
Well, I have to...
Or do you just give up?
No.
You say, if that's how you feel, I can't change your mind.
I usually put the oil blend right under their nose.
Hold them
and
down
say,
and stuff it in there.
Take a whiff. And when they smell that, I see an automatic light bulb.
They can feel a change.
It can calm the person as
calming
well.
the horse.
Now, my oil blend is diluted 30% for the horse, and we typically want a 10% dilution for the human. So I tell them to use just a tiny, tiny bit, because it is pretty powerful, and put it on your pulse points.
Oh, you don't put it in your own nose?
And here too.
Oh, okay. Now, what's the significance of putting it on pulse point?
Well, it will immediately go into the skin, into the membranes of the skin, and start getting into the bloodstream. And those are, again, effective plant essences with those oils will go right in there and start doing a number on the whole body. Okay, this is the essential oil blend that I was using earlier with Reg and Rita. It's called the Imbalance Horse. It's got lavender and basil, neroli, petitgrain, all those wonderful calming plant essences. You can get it on the website at womenandhorses.com.
It's all about the focused horse, maximizing training, performance, and partnership with your horse. Nothing does it better than the Inbalance Horse Essential Oil Blend. Priced at $30 plus shipping and handling for a 1-ounce bottle that will last you 3 months per horse with regular use. An instructional DVD is offered individually at $12 or as a package with the oil blend for $35 plus shipping and handling. Order through womenandhorses.com.